Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's really bright outside, so I had to drop the shades behind me. And the reason I'm talking to you today from the office is simply because I'm a terrible YouTuber and I totally botched the audio on today's video. So instead, I'm going to be doing a bit of narration and just going over some of the things that I discussed or tried to discuss and show you in the video. So recently, if you haven't watched the video, I gotten a lot of potatoes. Well, I got more. I actually placed the order way back in December, I believe, maybe early January, and I had actually totally forgotten about it. There's two different types of seed potatoes that I'm going to be planting out probably today or tomorrow. I won't show you that. I've already shown you in the other video. If you haven't seen it, go watch that video. But yeah, so I purchased another type, so now I have two more varieties. Yukon Gold, yeah, Yukon Gold still needs to be planted out, and the one that I just recently got that I totally forgot about was called Elba. Elba is a late season potato, so theoretically between that and the Yukon Gold, they should be the last potatoes I harvest. So I actually now have four, that's right, four raised beds. The video simply starts off with me trying to explain that I have now more potatoes and four raised beds. Then I get on to building the new bed for the new potatoes. Nothing special, nothing spectacular, but that's how I slapped together a bed. Made it from 1x6 cypress and held together by 1x2 cedar. So, and as you can see, I'm very, very proud of my work, and go on to explain to you that I will be filling the bed in the upcoming days. The bed is actually filled right now. It's outside, just waiting to be planted up with the potatoes. So probably when I get done making this video, I'll go stick those potatoes in the ground. Give everything a good water, obviously. Actually, I have potatoes starting to pop up out of the ground right now, slowly. So, but that's another story for another time. The next part of the video, I then get on to planting out a wisteria in a pot I recently purchased. The reason that I purchased a large pot to plant out my wisteria in is simply because if you haven't seen that video, I think it's called Rainy Day or When the Rain Comes, or it's an early video. Go back, watch that video. Because my soil is very heavy in clay, the ground tends to flood a bit. And I felt that if I put the wisteria into the ground, it might just get a little too soaked. The wisteria may not enjoy all that moisture. So instead I decided to put it into a large pot. It's filled with good draining potting soil, some compost because it's a heavy feeder, and I believe it's a heavy feeder. If I'm wrong, leave a comment below. But then that pot with the wisteria in it will eventually be right next to an arbor, which the wisteria will grow up and over. I'm having some problems getting said arbor due to boxes falling off of the back of Amazon trucks or something along those lines, but I eventually will get that arbor. It will go over the front walkway next to the magnolia, and I'll show you all that in an upcoming video at some point. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified of when I do that little video or show you that arbor going over the walkway and me training the wisteria up the arbor. And recently I purchased, and I believe I put a picture up on Instagram, a bunch of shrubs from Lowe's. 4 of those shrubs will be going on the 4 corners of the vegetable garden, and it's called, I have the tag right here, Sky Pencil Japanese Holly. So they should grow to about 8 feet high, best case scenario. So it says 6 to 8 feet high. Hopefully it grows to 8 feet high. I'd like something tall, structural, sort of on the 4 corners of the vegetable garden. It has been getting warmer out. These hollies are in small pots. I am watering them on a regular basis, pretty much daily, but I feel like if they were in the ground, they would do better. So I then turn around and potted up, or planted up, I should say, at the front post that's already been put in. I put one holly. At the back post, I put the other holly. And you've seen me plant shrubs before. If you haven't, I've already done a couple of videos on it. I also then turned around and potted up the other 3 shrubs that I got. One is a oleander twist of pink. I've never grown oleander. I didn't even know there was such a shrub, but I like the variegated leaves, and eventually it will have lovely pink flowers on it. So I have to tag here. That's from Southern Living Plant Collection. I picked it up at Lowe's. The next one I got was a Monrovia plant. It's called Golden. I'm going to put the name here because I can't speak. Yeah. But again, variegated leaf, yellow, green. I don't know if it has flowers. I think it does. I think they're small. And then the last one was Copper Top Viburnum. Again, it's going to go next to 2 other shrubs that I have in the back to sort of act as a screen. Eventually, I'd like to have shrubbery all along, well, the entire perimeter, as it were, to act as screening or privacy from my neighbors. It's nice to look at, and of course, it's nice to have give a little bit of privacy. And last but not least, I prattle on about what I've done as a recap. This video is probably going to be pretty short, so we'll skip over all of that. But in the end, I do mention that for my next video, I was thinking maybe a spring tour. If you guys think you'd like to see something like that, sort of recap of what I've done so far up to this point in the spring, or a Q&A. If you'd like a Q&A, then please leave a comment below with your question. I'll gather up those questions, and if there's enough of them, then yeah, maybe we'll do a short Q&A. And I think that's about it for today. So again, sorry about the messed up audio and this video. The reason I'm doing this video at all is simply because I don't have anything shot. There are more projects coming up when I think I've fixed my audio issues, so that should be exciting in the future to have good audio with the video. So that being said, I think that's about it for today. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you don't follow me on Instagram, give it a follow on Instagram. I post up pictures there that you don't often see here on YouTube. And that's it for today. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.